All right. Hello, traders. This is Tina G, FX Kiss. How you all doing? Right. So a day before yesterday, we left off at the half of our analyzed pairs. So we analyzed the dollars, we analyzed the yens, and well, except the dollar Swiss. So now we are at Swiss dollar. Remove Swiss dollar. And what the analysis for Swiss dollar is? Well, fantastic. So the last 2 days, I missed this opportunity. No. This is 4 hours. What am I talking? This is 4 hours. Oh, all right. So tomorrow's the day. Okay. Dollar Swiss on 1 monthly chart. What is it, an uptrend or is it a downtrend? Is it an uptrend or is it a downtrend? Market used to be a downtrend, for some reason found support. This is in the 90s, and then rallied for 5 years, found resistance, consolidated. This is nothing but consolidation. This is no other pattern than simply consolidation pattern. No pattern going sideways and down, and no pattern going sideways and up. Just consolidation. That's it. That's all you can treat it as, because that's what it is. You can see it as a consolidation, or you can see it as a consolidation with two breakouts. Two bullish breakouts, going back into consolidation, and then finally breaking out, breaking out south, right? Okay, and that's all there's to it. Here we have another consolidation. We can just mark it. Another consolidation here. Sometimes, maybe you're asking yourself, but what about this part here? I mean, it's not even. It's a bit more. It's looking out to the upside, or it's looking down to the downside. Market will never be perfect and will never be according to your ideal pattern signals or sketches and sheets that you may follow. So you take what mostly makes sense. Excuse me just for a second. So the most important thing, whatever you do, is don't ever complicate, don't ever overanalyze. Keep it simple. If consolidation is what you see, label it, mark it as consolidation, and that's it. If you happen to overanalyze sometimes, yeah, that's fine. It's just work in progress. It's a learning curve. You can always come back to the chart and, change your mind and say, I overanalyze this. This is not such and such pattern. This is just a consolidation. And change the pattern on the chart and mark it as consolidation, and then just move on. So, all right. That is that. Dollar Swiss consolidating here as well on a monthly chart. I wonder if I have this marked on my templates. Probably not. There we go. Right. Let's find this dollar Swiss. What have we found? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So market is clearly in a downtrend. After this time, it has moved into a downtrend and then just waved downwards. And that is where it is at this moment in time. So broke through the downtrend and started to, so to speak, going. Let's say that it's going uptrend now because it broke through the downtrend line. That is that. If you want to trade this, I would say be my guest. Not really my cup of tea, except when it comes back up here or when it comes back down here at this level or at this point. We can do it like this. We're gonna, just so we know there's two of them. And that is that. We'll see what it does, whether it bounces off of the uptrend line and starts to move upwards. So you would enter here as a buy and exit at the first best level of resistance. This is your second level of resistance to get out if you're in the buy. Or the market breaks through, finds resistance at the backside of the uptrend line and continues going down to first and second, to first past level of support, second level of support. Okay. Weekly, that's so how does daily look like? All right. So we have a buy signal. It's also happening at the level of support level. At this point in time, this is future support level. Oh man, yeah. Too many things still open, still going slow. Still going slow. Okay, we'll just close this. Okay, and that is that. So what would the risk be? Well, this is 90 pips. This is 100 pips in risk. For first target is 150 pips. Second target 170, 180, up to 300. All right. Well, let's leave it at this. You can always switch. So yeah, definitely you're gonna. So this is the larger time frame for the direction. And you would move to an hourly time frame. I'll be honest, if the market takes out this past level of resistance here, goes maybe even higher, and then retraces and finds support at this level, and creates a bullish signal, that would be much better reason to trade this to the upside. But let's leave it at this. So we gotta move on. Okay, so this was dollar Swiss. Switch to monthly. And move. And now Euro Aussie. What's going on in Euro Aussie? Very interesting. So in the beginning of the time, market rallied, pulled back, consolidated, rallied again, formed a higher high, and then pulled back. But over time, it was evident that this was changing direction to the downtrend. So market dropped, formed a lower low, and then the past low, even the last past low, and then found support at this level and formed a higher low and a higher high, higher high and higher low, and started to rally again. So we will treat this part was an uptrend. Market broke through the uptrend line. This part is downtrend. Market broke through the trend line. And now again, we're in uptrend. However, we must not ignore that this is the level of resistance. This is where the market once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5, and now the 6th time finding a resistance. Because we have to take the whole chart into account and not just this last part. So let's see what's going on. Apply template. Euro Aussie. This is monthly chart, by the way. We always go monthly, weekly, daily, and then you're probably trading hourly or even half an hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, some people. Come on, Euro Aussie, Euro Aussie. There we go. All right. So things were really simple. Well, they were simple because we made them simple. But we started to analyze here, and we're treating this as an uptrend. But again, keep in mind that we are also taking into consideration that this is the resistance level, a very strong resistance level where in the past market was finding the support at. So let's dissect this at a weekly and daily time frame. Maybe there's something that we can find. And see, this is a very strong rejection, bearish. Okay, all right. Okay. So an inner downtrend line at some point in time was broken through, and market started to find support and rally, and rally upwards, right? From the monthly AB, this is down AB, and it's still a down AB. Market found support at the 1.272 level, Fibonacci, and started to pull back into the down AB zone, consolidated. All this time, kind of consolidated, but this is because it's such a large time frame, we can be trading it in a certain direction. So down AB waves, market changed direction, and we start to wave upwards to the, remember, the monthly resistance level that was tried about 6 times. This is the 6th time here. So market formed and completed an AB wave and is now in a new AB wave zone. But because this is happening at the resistance level, I would be interested in trading downwards. Especially this entire week here, would be a great opportunity to find a bearish signal and to trade it downwards. So let's see if the market did form any. Yeah, it did. So we have on daily, we have now bearish engulfing, almost not finished yet. Still 5 hours to go. We couldn't be trading anything on a daily base yet because the candle's not finished yet, so we don't know how it's gonna finish. But knowing the direction, knowing where the market is and knowing its direction, which is at this point a retracement, on a larger scale, it is the market was faced with resistance, so there's a higher probability for the market to go down than up. Therefore, the risk is less than reward, if that makes sense. So let's see on 1 hour. Oh yeah, here we go. That's beautiful. That happened at 4 o'clock in the morning for me. That's evening star. Bearish engulfing. That happened at 9 o'clock. That I could have taken. Yep, that's what you get for slacking. I could have taken and have 46 pips for the last how many hours? 5 hours? 6? 8 hours. Okay. So that is that. Keep in mind, keep it in mind, have a look at it, not surveillance, but yeah, keep looking at it, keep checking it out, depending what time frame you trade. Also, see on the 4 hour chart, at 7 o'clock in the morning, you could have taken the bearish engulfing signal. That is beautiful. 75 pips in risk and 60 pips profit at the moment that I have missed. But oh well. I'm running on euro pound and euro dollar. 69 pips at the moment. I'm gonna check out the 6 hour time frame. Evening star. So all very interesting. Evening star at 11 o'clock signal, which means that you would come back in a couple of days. So this is 100 pip risk and 30 pip something profit at the moment. Okay, so that is EURAUD. You know where you are. You know where you stand with EURAUD at the moment. Anything can change, of course, but that's why we come back to it every now and then, which means if you're trading every hour, you come back maybe 5-10 minutes before the hour ends. If you're trading on 2 hours, you can take it easy for an hour and 45 minutes and then come back. If you're trading 4 hour, then you can come back in 3 hours and 45 minutes and then see where you're at. Okay. One thing. Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. So is the market an uptrend or downtrend. I'm running a fireplace. It's a bit too hot. Right. Okay. So it looks like a downtrend for some time until the market broke through the downtrend line and started to wave upwards, where again found resistance and therefore bounced off of the resistance level and started to wave downwards. And now it's consolidating. So let's implement our technical analysis template. Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. There we go. Voila. So we have analyzed it as going downwards. This is a beautiful evening star. And look how the market was testing the level, got rejected. Another evening star. Okay. Right. So market broke through the downtrend line, started to wave up, formed a higher high and higher low, and waved upwards for some months, actually years, 2 years, and then took out the up AB and started to wave downwards. So it changed direction to downwards and then started to wave down. And this is our current AB at the weekly time frame, with some breakout from the AB zone, consolidated, and then came back into the AB zone and remained consolidating. Yeah. Pardon my English sometimes. Pardon my English. So we switched to the weekly time frame to have a closer look what is happening just at this level, where we have a resistance level. The market is close to resistance level, so it's a great opportunity for us to trade. We missed it twice. Oh, well, happens. So this is where we are. Did I mark it? Yeah, so I marked the AB upwards. I see. We are in a weekly. Right. Okay. Let's switch to daily. Did this make more sense? Right, we analyzed the smaller waves within a larger wave. So this is the weekly C point, the closest to the A, in a downward direction, and the market waved downwards until it found some level of support and is now pulling back, waving upwards, but only to a certain extent until it turned around again. However, it did take out our smaller waves that were waving downwards, and so changed direction. Oh, Chuck. Okay, and back. I got interrupted. Excuse me. So we're on a daily time frame. Market pulled back into the AB zone, and it's faced with the support level at this point. So this is not going to be a straight down drop and then just continue going down, but market may pull back. By pulling back, meaning going upwards. So here's the support level the market is faced with, and you can expect the market to pull back find some resistance at this point or any other point, don't take my words for it, but I'm only saying what I see. So I'm not a magician, not a prophet. I only am good at reading charts, really good at reading charts. And I trade off of reading charts. So this is where the potential resistance level is possible. Market may pull back up here, turn around, and then continue its way down. Considering that we are in a downtrend. So I prefer to be looking down. If we're in a downtrend, then I'm looking down. I don't, very unlikely of me that I would take an opportunity to go in against the trend in the opposite direction, unless I would have quite a few reasons for it. So more than 2 or 3 reasons. And that is that. You know, pound Aussie, we're in a downtrend. We missed an opportunity here. This is a great, some kind of looking at a bearish engulfing, but this is evening star, ugly one. Okay, we can switch to hourly chart and see if we could have taken opportunities anywhere else. And yeah, we could. This is where we could have taken it after. This is again 4 o'clock in the morning, so it's 5 o'clock my time. This is GMT1. I could have taken the trade, but I was asleep, so there's no way I could have taken the trade. And market fell down. Went lower from the lower low, and you see how it pulled back, and now it's finding resistance. So it may continue going down and form a lower low, or it may find support at this level and go up and then lower. We'll see. That is pound Aussie. That's what did I do? Oh, save. And move. All right. Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi. What do you see? Uptrend, a lot of waving, a lot of deep retracement, a lot of pulling back here at this time, and then market eventually changed direction, turn around with an evening star, pull back, pulls, didn't find any more energy to. They were probably faced with the backside of the uptrend line here, I imagine, and then started to wave down. Bears start to wave down. And now we're in a large consolidation. The good thing is, you know where it's bouncing off of. The bad thing is that you missed most of it. We all did. But this is a large consolidation here. We are at the support level at the moment. And let's see what happens. Let's see what we drew. Aussie Kiwi. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. No, I'm gonna delete this one. Because I already drew one. Right, consolidation. Market was an uptrend, broke through. Market was on a downtrend, eventually broke through, but in the meantime, it was halfway already through consolidating. So consolidation. And consolidation, you don't trade like you would trade on a trend, but you trade by entering at the support level, exiting at the resistance, and then entering at the resistance and exiting at the support level. Be patient here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much to say. What you can do is draw counter downtrend line just to see where the market is gonna break it. Perhaps find support at it on the other side, and that will give you an opportunity to take advantage of the market and trade it upwards. Okay, so that is that on the weekly. Is it really that simple? Yes. In consolidation, where we are right now on the Aussie Kiwi chart, yes, it is that simple. And what is amazing to see is how the market is behaving, where we drew the counter downtrend lines. That is just fascinating to me. Every time, I'm amazed by it. There we go. Imagine that. Broke through, found support, still finding support. For two reasons. One, this is the support level that it's forming, future support level, and the other one is the trend, in the trend line, where it's also trying to find support. So that is daily. Let's go on 1 hour. I have to zoom out to see the correct picture, because we remember that the market was above. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now look at this. How fascinating is this? Pullback, bounced off of the counter downtrend line, but then broke through it, found support, broke through it again, and then broke through it upwards again and found support. And this is where we are on 1 hour. So if you were to trade this, if you're that type of trader that sees this as an opportunity, your risk is 45 pips. And your reward, I'll tell you right now what your reward is. Your reward is, at this point, 48, 45. So again, 45 pips. This is your first reward. So take profit 1 and the take profit 2. Let's say 130 pips. This is the most probable option that the market can go to. At this level, at this point here, when it goes up here, it will find resistance and it will start bouncing off of the counter downtrend line. It won't just go through. If it goes just through, there's a reason why it did, but we don't know that reason yet. So instead of speculating and hoping that it'll go through, I'll make more money. No, you never know. What you do know is that this is the most probable option where you can make money and get out and wait for the market to form, to give you a new signal, whether to downwards or up, and trade it in that direction again. You gotta be patient at this game. Okay, that is that. That's Aussie Kiwi. Save monthly. Remove. EUROKiwi. Monthly chart. What do you see? Again, the image is so similar to the past couple of them that we have already analyzed. So yeah, downwards, upwards, which is an uptrend, and it broke the uptrend lines. Market broke through, found resistance to the backside, and went downwards, forming lower lows and lower highs until it found, for some reason, found support here and formed a higher high than the past high and higher low. And that's why, just by looking at this, it's more likely to be an uptrend than downtrend. Now let's see what we drew. Let's see what the template says. EUROKiwi. Oh boy. So yeah, see, market was an uptrend, broke through, found resistance at the backside of the uptrend line once, twice, and then dropped and started to wave downwards until it broke through the downtrend line and started to wave upwards, but not for a long time on a monthly chart. So let's switch. So we are in, this is a, right, so in AB zone, in AB waves, we are still in a downtrend because this is one wave, market pullback, but never reached its destination, which is way down. It's down here somewhere. It's below the chart itself. Hasn't reached that level. Also, market has found twice, actually 3 times, the support level, well, not support, sorry, resistance. So resistance level, it's at this level. For that reason, we're going to treat the market more likely to go downwards, to continue its down move than up move, until it forms a higher high. And then we can treat it as an uptrend. Right. I bet you're confused right now. So on a smaller time, not a small time frame, but a smaller wave of a big wave is an uptrend wave. It's an up AB wave. And the market is consolidating within this smaller wave. It can go downwards or it can go upwards. So we'll switch to the weekly chart. I have a feeling they're confused right now, but hopefully things will clear up. Remember, the larger time frame controls the smaller time frame. So that's why, even though we're speaking of an uptrend, the larger time frame shows I'm in a downtrend, and this is only one large pullback for me. And therefore, this is where you could have found the opportunity to trade downwards. And you can see the market itself saying, I'm running down. So waves up, small waves, smaller waves up. Market consolidating on monthly chart, on weekly. This weekly, so on daily, we switch to daily. We don't have anything else here. Actually, we do. So this is all monthly. Smaller monthly waves. Okay, we go down to daily. Yeah, it's a very splashed thing. Right.
It's 18 hours.
Wave-wise, on a daily chart, we're gonna have one large up AB. But considering the raw chart itself, so when after the market dropped down, see pull back, drop lower, and then pull back deeper, where it now found resistance level. I would say, mark this resistance level. There we go. Bounced off. It was rejected by it again, by the resistance level, and dropped down, pulled back a bit, and now it's such an ugly picture that, you know, someone would say, I don't know where the heck we are right now. It did break the counted down trend lines, so it is, so to speak, on the upside, but not giving us any upside signals, any decision to be upside. So because the larger time frames control the smaller time frames, and this is the level of resistance on the larger time frame, you can see how the market fought and found more than one reason to bulls to be rejected. The bears took over the control and dropped. So I would be looking downwards at this point. So let's take it on the 1 hour, see what it says on 1 hour. Maybe we could have, you know, and there is a bearish engulfing here that we could have taken. But that was at 4 o'clock in the morning, which I was asleep, so no go. I think America could take this. Yeah. So North America could trade this, because I think at that time, that was their 11 o'clock at least. Los Angeles is 9 hours. So that would be sometime around 21 o'clock. Right. So that's where we are right now. We don't have any clear decision signal to go further down. So the best thing is to just wait outside and let the market clear up. Okay. Pound Kiwi. Pound Kiwi, what do you see? Market being in a downtrend, right? Forming lower lows and lower highs. And now it's just, now it did find some support. This is consolidation here. And who knows? So let's just implement our template. Kiwi. Right, we're directed downwards on this chart. So AB down, market pull back. This is C, closest to the A. Market from the lower low, pull back, consolidated. Now maybe it dropped out of the consolidation. But we'll see. We'll go to the lower time frame and see if it broke out on the south side. Right. Yeah. Yep. Broke out on the south side. Well, actually, broke out on the north side, trapped, and then because this is a resistance level on a larger time frame, possibly monthly, market found resistance, bounced off of that resistance, and dropped down lower past consolidation. And now the past support level is becoming a future resistance level. So this is more than likely going to drop further down at this point. This is weekly, so we're going to switch to daily. Consolidating, you can see how it's consolidating. I'm not making much of a decision, a clear decision. And that's what happens. There we go. This is consolidation. Trying to get in as many lows as possible that are on a similar level, and as many highs on a similar level. Yep. And that's that. So it's a waiting time. Now this is daily, so it's on hour. It's either a waiting time or bounced off of the support level twice now, or a trading time. So if you were trading from support level to resistance, you're risking 50 pips for 150 pips. That's a good deal. If you're willing to lose 50 pips, that's a good deal. I would have taken that deal, to be honest. I'm just a little, yeah. Market formed a strong bullish morning star, and the bears were testing it. They were hoping to see more interest in going further down, but bulls still took over until bears took over, and then bulls took over, and it's pretty much one big indecision here. Pound kiwi. Pound kiwi. Yeah. Pound kiwi. So what do you want to do is the question. Simple question. What do you want to do? Would I take or wouldn't I take? I always go and look at a larger time frame. It has way more chances to go down than up. Also, it was met with resistance here, so it could be met with a resistance again. We go up, but if it goes up and bulls are faced with resistance like they were multiple times in the past, then I have a better opportunity to trade downwards than I have upwards. That's just how my mind is processing this. I'll leave it up to you. If you want to do anything at this moment, I'm okay. We'll see what I'll decide later. Because I have 7 trades already running. So, yeah, that is that. 50 pips. So with 50 pips, what would the loss be? Okay. So this, if we were trading, let's say, buy. That's a lot. So 1 pip is €1, 50 euros loss, 150 profit. Want to give it a go? Let's do it. And we're gonna set 50 pip. Oh, where's the mouse now? Come on. We set 50 pips, so we will be below the 8,750. Yep, just about. Uh, 749, 40. We're losing 80. Realistically, we're losing 80. And we're gaining, we're not gaining 300, we're gaining 150%. Bam, there we go. So if it reaches that point, we want 150 pips. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And that is pound Kiwi. Save template. Now I can set it and forget it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Forget it. The deal was done. We took an educated decision. And that is that. Monthly. Aussie Canadian. Aussie Canadian. What do you see? Downtrend or uptrend? I see a lot of confusion. I mean, yeah, you know, monthly charts, downward. It was started in downtrend, pullback on the lower low, market turnaround, found support, rallied, then pullback, and continue waving downwards, and then upwards, and then downwards and upwards. So basically consolidation here, and then just drop. That's 2008 crisis. And from the lower low, we found was supported this level and rallied up again and formed a higher high. And then at this similar level, found resistance. Does it ring a bell? Do you see a consolidation? This is one large consolidation. Over here, this is one small consolidation, but for the monthly chart, that is a large consolidation as well. And then we have another large consolidation right here. So let's see. Aussie Canadian. Aussie Canadian. Right, like we said, consolidation. Consolidation within consolidation within consolidation. Here's the resistance level the market was faced with. Turn around. But then here's the support level the market was faced with, and then pull back up again. That's a monthly chart. We go to the weekly. In this consolidation, we drew a counter downtrend line. Market broke through it and found support at it and pulled back. And that's where we are right now. So at this point, I wouldn't trade it upwards. I wouldn't trade it downwards. I would just prefer to wait. We're going to switch to a daily time frame. Market formed another bullish signal. So bullish signal 1, test the bullish signal second time, but this is bullish opportunity if you want to take it. But what's the risk? Always calculate the risk. Never get in a trade just because it looks good. 240 pips for potential 700 pips. That's on daily. Now, if you want to take the trade upwards, switch to a small time frame and find a bullish opportunity. And at this point, you don't have it. If you do have it, you'll get it, you'll take it, your risk will be smaller. That way you minimize the risk and increase the probability of reward. And who knows, maybe the trade will go up. But at this point, at the moment, you see consolidation, consolidating, more of like a pennant market is indecisive. But that is that. I'm wasting no more time with this. Remove. Oh, is it Canadian? Euro-Canadian. All right. Euro-Canadian. What do you see? Uptrend or downtrend? If you're taking just this section, then this is an uptrend. Because market is forming higher highs and higher lows. Very deep retracements though. But if we take the whole picture into consideration, it's muddy. I don't know what to think of it. It's pretty much the same as before, you know, downtrend, uptrend, and so forth. Euro-Canadian. Right. So I think I decided to take this as consolidating pair. The pair is in consolidation. Here we have resistance levels. For some reason. Here we have resistance level for some reason as well. And now we're just going to zoom in and see the waves from the support level. Because this is monthly chart, we can treat it as a trend, that we have a trend. So we're analyzing this part of the trend and see where it gets us. Right. So at the resistance level, market strongly rejected. And now the whole week at the moment, it's been indecisive. Spinning top. There's nothing to be looking forward to. We did draw the counter uptrend lines. Market broke through them, through it once, tested, rejected. But yeah, we're waiting maybe to market to come down to this level, because it is on a weekly basis the wave. So it's up. So we have a wave of AB upwards. Yeah, it's upwards. So this is just a one big deep retracement. So we are looking to trade upwards. We'll see. There's no opportunity at the moment to trade upwards, and it's not clear if it wants to go lower. right? Daily, and that is that. Nothing interesting at the moment. I hope you can see now the difference between different currency pairs, how they behave over time, and how opportunities and probabilities of going up, of buying or selling, also are different. So yeah, market rallied a bit, pulled back, found support. So this over here is finding support. This is a support level on 1 hour chart, on one hour time frame. What will it do? We'll see. If it forms a bullish signal, you have a bullish opportunity. If it goes through, you have a bearish opportunity. Yes, give this bearish signal, but it's clearly bouncing off of the support level at the moment. And that is that. It's not interesting to trade at the moment. Not interesting to trade. Save. Remove. Pound Canadian. What do you see? Again, downtrend for some time, some years, 4 years, 4. Consolidation for, I think this was 2-3 years long, 2.5. Rallied for another 2 years, and then turned around and dropped until it found support and consolidated. But of course, this is 3 months of rally, 4 months of falling, another 3 months, 4 months, 6 months of rally, and then turning around and falling. And again, consolidating here and turning around for perhaps falling or just finding support and rallying again. Apply template. This is pound Canadian. Pound Canadian, pound Canadian. Yeah. Pound Canadian. Right, so it broke to a downtrend line, inner downtrend line. Well, actually, no, we'll call this a short-term downtrend line. Still hasn't reached the long-term downtrend line. Rallied, turned around, wave down, and is now in a big AB down consolidation wave. I mean, within the wave, it's consolidating. So we will switch to weekly. And on weekly, weeks of consolidating, weeks. Again, this is nothing else but a consolidation. If you want to draw lines a little bit under the angle, that's up to you. I don't, because it's just consolidation, nothing else. Market waving. See it. This is turn around, but it's again consolidating. It's not interesting. It's just not interesting. There's no opportunity here at the moment. If you like, you can mark this consolidation. Like this. So this is, so the big wave, the monthly wave is a downtrend. So this is our C point where we start to analyze the smaller waves from C to D. And on a daily chart, this is a down A and B. Let's switch to daily because within the daily down A and B, the market is consolidating. Yeah. Consolidating big time. So just wait. It's in the middle of the way. So just wait. Wait whether it comes down here, find support, and you can trade upwards. Or it will go up and find resistance, and you can trade it downwards again. But then exit at the support level of the consolidation. Don't hope. Don't hope. Don't hope for anything. And that is that. You want to see it on the 1 hour. It looks like one big mess. If you don't know where you stand, you are sliced to pieces. Right. And then we have Kiwi Canadian. Kiwi Canadian. That's it. That is all I can see. Actually, no. Oh, wait. There we go. All this time I had auto scale switched off. Okay, so that is the whole chart. So what does it look like to you? Is it an uptrend or is it a downtrend? It used to be an uptrend. See, it used to be an uptrend, waving upwards, rallying. But then at this point in time, started to consolidate. Don't get me wrong, there can be some great opportunities in consolidation. You just have to know how to spot them and then trade according to the rules of consolidation. Kiwi Canadian, Kiwi Canadian. I'm sure I saved you. Yeah. There you go. All right. So yeah, I'm treating this as consolidation, and then also the market broke through the inner uptrend line to the short-term uptrend line, and so I decided to treat this as a change of direction to a downtrend and start to analyze the waves from the highest point down. And at this point, this is what we are. The market is at the resistance, backside of the resistance, backside of the downtrend line, resisting, and looks like changing direction to the downtrend, further downtrend. So this is 1 month. Right. So the bottom line is that we have A, B, monthly wave, and then C. And then between the C monthly and D, we have smaller waves, which are A, B, weekly, because the monthly wave from C to D hasn't been reached yet. Oh, no, my bad, it has. No. It's 1830. C monthly. No, it hasn't been, yeah, correct. Hasn't been. All right, and then market. So we have an AB weekly, and then C and D weekly, and then again market AB down, and then the market took out the down to AB and started to wave upwards. That's what it's showing. So we are on a smaller wave and time frame. We are in an uptrend wave, but this uptrend wave is in a downtrend monthly wave. If this makes sense. Smaller uptrend wave is in a larger downtrend wave. Yeah. So what would I do? Probably nothing at this point because I missed. You have tweezer tops. After these tweezer tops, so 2 weeks ago, I should have traded this downwards, but I didn't. So I missed the opportunity. There we go. We have 2 evening stars in the market running down. And now it's forming support. So we just have to wait. At this point, you have to wait because you are in a downtrend and you want to take advantage of the trend and not go against the trend. So it's best to wait and see where the market's going to turn around. And then you can enter sell and go downwards rather than trading it up, but then it turns around right here and you're in a losing position. Okay, so that is that. I think we're done. 22 pairs analyzed, broken down to pieces. I hope you like this. Feel free to comment. Feel free to ask. Yeah, and I have nothing further to say. Nothing further to say. I am a bit tired, so that's why my head is just, I'm done for today. So I hope you like this. Feel free to comment, please, whether you like it or dislike it. Feel free to subscribe or follow or unfollow or unsubscribe. I'm not so clingy on, subscribe, like other people are. If you like it, it's cool. If you don't like it, it's also cool. And if you have any questions at any point you were confused, ask. Let me know what pair and in the video at what time so I can look back and check it out. And have a great weekend from tomorrow on. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.